Hey everybody, Ryan FMG here, and before we talk about today's deck, please pet the little corgi on the bottom right of your screen. That is the sub button, and each and every sub means a lot to me. Especially this month, because in October I really want to make a push for 1,000 subs. I know we're kind of far off, but I think we can get there, and maybe I'll do some fun like milestone videos along the way or something. So if you have any thoughts of what could be like a cool like tier list or a video that I usually don't do, please give a shout out in the comments and give me some ideas. The deck we are playing today is Amaterasu Thunder's Edge. Thunder Edge is give +1 attack and agility to a friendly unit. So this, as soon as I saw this is like, okay, is this going to be a new, have some really powerful units, pump spells, and then Thunder Edge for the win type of a deck? And that's what we are testing out today. My first thought was, you know what? Agility is so powerful, +1 attack is great. I want all my units to more or less have flight. That is why we are playing this Flight Dragon, 4 MP for 1/6 with flight and combo, as well as, any aggressive pump spell deck is obviously going to be playing this card. Yes, this does have agility itself, so obviously Thunder Edge you don't really want to use on this unit, but that's okay. And we are playing Crusher, 3 MP for 1/6 with flight. It does have Ascend of +1 attack. We are usually never ascending this. This is more or less just a 3 MP 1/6 with flight. That is great to put your Thunder Edge on it, especially these are the two units that you really want to be using your hero power for, because we are playing Lucia just because she flips into flight and agility, as well as Chun-Li just because Chun-Li is so powerful. Yes, does not have flight. She is the only unit in our deck without flight, but still powerful enough. Those are the units, and then we just have a slew of all these action spells. Most of them are pumping up our units, like True Faith, State of Nothingness, Research Subject. A lot of these are doing more or less the same thing. Some can do a little bit more, like Research Subject, as well as State of Nothingness. And we have Beast Cannon, which is basically just the green True Faith. And then we do have a couple shields, because shields are always really powerful. Yes, it doesn't pump up your attack, but it makes your stuff stick around. We are playing a playset of Wall Jump, as well as a playset of Blade Shattering Defense. And then we're playing the Dial's Memory, because this can be a removal spell or extremely big pump spell in the mid to late game. And Agent's Memory, because you could just burn this to the face for the last 7 points of damage, because Memory 7, like I said, not super hard to get to for this type of a deck. And we kind of had one board slot open, so I just stuck in one Riding the Giant Weapon, 2 MP, give a friendly unit +3 HP, which not as good as a shield, but can still have your unit stick around a little bit longer, which is nice. However, if a friendly unit with 4 more attack is on the field, give an additional +1/+1. So it can be a mini pump spell. So that's why it's just kind of a one-off. But that's the deck. Let's jump into some games and see how we can do. Up against Devil Breaker. This is definitely a mulligan. We have all actions, no units, and this is fantastic. These are the units you exactly want to start with, because they already have agility. So we could just get a lot of hits in with this. We could start pumping it up or just play another one. I like to play another one, because then you have 2 threats and you don't have to go all in on just 1 threat. And this can take 4 damage, and that's fine. And we'll probably quickly shield up. As you're noting, I'm not really doing any pump spells because these guys hit so hard that they don't need extra work. But I just want to make sure that this does stick around. Now let's actually pump it up. We could maybe pump this one up, and maybe that could have been better, but whatever. It is what it is. And this should be lethal. Easy wins, let's go. We can keep this. Yet again, would love to have our 5-drop, but we could just play Chun-Li. Let's go. We could shield this up, but I'm actually okay with just hopefully trading here. Okay, that's fine. Let's go for some pump spells, because we have a shield. They do have a couple, well, just really only one thing that does attack damage. Let's do this, because now if they try, we have a shield. I think we're just going to go all in on this unit. Because now we have 2 shields. So I would rather... Oh, no. Hopefully they do not... Oh, no, they don't have an EMP to play with. And this, we could have gone for lethal with doing this, but then we would have given them some free MP to play with, and we didn't need to do that. Perfect. A Raging Demon. We can keep this hand. Yet again, I would rather have something else, but this is still like, you kind of just need to keep this. We probably just play Lucia next, rather than trying to like pump this up. Fair enough. So as long as this survives, this will be a great play, because then this will deal the 3 and we'll kill it before this hits. Yes! We got there. Well, this isn't going to be long for the world anymore. Oh well. We kind of just needed to cycle something because we just want to draw something. We don't really want to, like, play this. We could just do this. No, we only have 1 free MP to play with. Let's just double shield it up. So I'd definitely rather wait for our 2 pump spells when they're actually bigger and beefier. So, like, now... We could use our hero power on our dragon just for the +1 attack, but I don't think that that's particularly worth it. Because I would rather wait for, like, a crusher. That was a great draw. Lethal? Let's go. Perfect. Beautiful. Let's see. Up against, fight against inner demons. We can keep this. We're going to play our 4-drop first, because at least this has combo. So we can start to get in a little bit more damage right away. So now the big question is, do we try and pump up our combo unit or just play this? I think we just play this. I would like some shields, please. You know what? I don't think we should have done this because this is going to die into 2 hits, especially now that this doesn't have slow anymore. By 2 hits, I mean 1 hit. I'd rather diversify the threats because they really want to kill this. So now we'll give this agility so they kind of need to kill that. I would love some wall jumps here. Could be a little bit risky because if they had the removal spell, it's a 50-50 shot that our hero power just goes to waste. Ooh, hopefully they do something so now we can Blade Shatter defense. Well, they did do something, but I'm not particularly happy about that. They are at 8, so this is a 4 attack turn cycle. We need to play some pump spells here, though. Ah, we just missed it. And this will not be lethal. Let's just play another one. We could give it HP, but then we're not giving it any attack, and there's no real reason to do any more HP. So we won't net 2 MP before it hits, so let's go. Got there. Overall, when I streamed this deck and when I played it a little bit off stream, the games that you just saw were on stream, I did pretty good with this deck. Overall, my win percentage was pretty nice, and this deck is just, it's powerful, right? You are playing a lot of powerful units, a lot of powerful pump spells, and then agility, Thunder Edge is a pretty good hero art right now, or just maybe forever in the future, we'll kind of see. And yes, this deck seems a little bit weird just because like we are playing Crusher, so maybe, because I went really all in on the, no, I want all my units with flights, and then, hey, they might be a little bit weak, but as soon as you pump them up and put Thunder's Edge on it, then it is better. So maybe there could be some room with some better units rather than Crusher, but like overall, I kind of like this build. It's really fun. As you see, sometimes this is the quintessential, you win really, really fast, or sometimes you just kind of lose fast. But hey, I kind of like playing these types of decks every once in a while. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.